This review is going to be of the mighty Canadian Minebuster at Canada's Wonderland. This is a PTC wooden coaster that opened with the park in 1981, and it tends to not get the best reviews from coaster enthusiasts. A lot of people aren't a big fan of this ride. However, I think what isn't anything super special, it's a ton of fun. So let's get into the layout. So you turn out of the station and climb the lift. This lift hill gives you a really nice view of Behemoth right in front of you and the water park to the right. That's something cool about this roller coaster is that it goes out through the water park. You're constantly diving over and under all these water slides, and it's a cool visual. You get to the top, and then you go down, you dip, hit a right turn, and go down the first drop. This is a good first drop. You get a lot of speed from it, a little bit of airtime if you sit in the back of the train, and it's not too rough. Some people complain that this roller coaster is really rough, and if you're on a wheel seat, yeah, I can kind of see that. But as long as you don't run on a wheel seat, you'll be good. It's a little rattly, but it's not bad. And then you go through this little hill, which is under one of the water slides. Now, in previous years, this hill would do nothing. You wouldn't get any airtime on it. But in the past couple years, like the 2019 and the 2021 seasons, this ride has been hauling through its course, and you get a really nice pop of floater airtime over this hill, no matter where you are in the train. What you don't get any airtime on is the next hill. This one's really big and it's really drawn out, so you don't get much, but you don't really slow down too much over it. This ride is really good at keeping its speed. And then you pop up into the turnaround. There's not really any airtime here, and this is the break in the ride where it's not going too fast. You just turn back around, and then you go through a series of airtime hills. But these ones, they don't really deliver any airtime. They're really drawn out. Again, it's because of the water park. But you're diving under and over water slides, and then there's a little bit of straight track. And my favorite part of the ride is the end helix. Now, in the past, like up until 2019 or so, this helix wasn't that great. It went pretty slowly through it, but these past few years, it's just been shredding through this end helix. Great moment of laterals. You're just pinned to the side the entire time. Downside here is this is the one part of the ride that really beats you up. The train is just shuffling back and forth the entire time, and you slam into the brake run. So overall, um, Mighty Canadian Minebuster is pretty fun. It's definitely not the best wooden coaster in the world, but of the wooden coasters at Canada's Wonderland, it is definitely my favorite. It has one nice moment of floater airtime, a really intense helix, and it flies through its layout. Now, in the past, like early 2000s and back when the ride opened, like that period of time, this ride was completely different. They reprofiled a lot of these hills when they put the water park in to make them more drawn out. But back when this thing opened, there were three crazy, crazy, crazy moments of ejector airtime at the beginning of the ride. I never got to experience this ride in its original state, unfortunately. But as it still stands, I think it's pretty fun. I wouldn't say it's in the top five roller coasters at Canada's Wonderland, but it's certainly close. I do like it, and I make sure to ride it every time I go to the park. Overall, I think I'm going to give Mighty Canadian Minebuster a 6.5 out of 10. While it's not the best wooden coaster in the world, it is very fun. One of the better roller coasters at Canada's Wonderland.